Good evening, guys. My name is Tommy, and welcome to Northern Ear Reactions. How are you? I hope you're all okay. Tonight, we are going to be listening to a band called Jinjer, and the song that we're going to be listening to is called Scissors. Now, we have heard 3 Jinjer songs before. We've heard Pisces, Judgment and Punishment, and I think it was Perennial. We listened to that on a live stream, and someone has been in touch on Instagram and a couple of weeks ago recommended that I should listen to Scissors. So that's exactly what we're going to do. It's been a while since we heard Jinjer. It's been a couple of months, and I really like what she does. I really like what the band do as a whole. So, yeah, let's jump in. This is Jinjer and Scissors. Let's see what it's all about. Make sure that you can see what you need to. I'll see you in just over 3 minutes. Let's go. Okay. I love this riff. I love the silence. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't have anywhere near of a clue as what she was saying when she was singing with that extreme vocals. But for the entire 3.5 minutes, I felt myself getting angry. And I don't really know what I was getting angry at, but I could feel it. And it was so weird because by the end of it, I was just like I felt like I was ready to go. The only things that I heard with the extreme vocals was a line that says, I think she said something like your tears hit the ground like clouds or something like that. Um, but without anything else to go by context wise, it's really hard to say what the song was about. In the bits where she was singing normally, if you like, um, she was saying scissors are inside of her. I think she said operating on her heart, on her bleeding heart. Um, darkness is inside of her. I was gonna say, so obviously the song has some darker themes, but you know, you don't even need lyrics to understand that. You can hear that the song has darker themes just by listening to it. And I think this might be one of those kind of songs where you don't necessarily need to have the lyrics to understand the emotion and the feeling that's gone into it. Like I said, by the end of that song, I was all pent up, and that was just from listening to the music without even taking into consideration what the lyrics were. I imagine it's one of those songs that once you've read the lyrics, it then unlocks a whole new side to the song. Again, she does this great thing where she's just effortless with swapping between the extreme vocals and the normal vocals. And she's got different tones to her extreme vocal as well. You've got this really high, raspy scream, if you like, and then she's got this really deep. It feels like it's come from the bowels of her body, if you like, from the very very bottom. And she hit us with a really long note right at the very end, and it just felt like it's hard to describe, but it just felt dark. it felt it felt unnatural, and you know, you hear it and you're like, oh, where is that coming from? I really like the riffs in that song. And I think one thing that I am finding with metal is I really like metal riffs that incorporate silence. We heard it a little bit last night, we heard it tonight, and I don't know, I think it's just the silence adds almost like punctuation to a sentence. It gives you a little breath to take in what you're hearing, and then boom, it hits you again. And I don't know, there's just something about it that just makes your head go, just builds up this tension inside you. It drives a song along. I really enjoy it. Paravarium wrote quite a long comment on last night's video saying that that use of silence is used in specific subgenres of metal to great effect. And I don't know whether that's an indication that I should maybe explore that subgenre of metal a little bit more, just because I really get a kick out of that kind of riff. I think it's really, really interesting how little bits of silence can really have a massive impact on a song. Um, so yeah, interesting. Interesting. That was Jinjer, Scissors. I'm sorry that I've not been able to give much of a lyric breakdown. You know me, I usually am one for trying to understand lyrics as much as I can. And maybe my ear just isn't as well trained to extreme vocals, and maybe it'll get better over time. Um, but, you know, music wise, I was feeling it. Really, really enjoyed that. I'm going to go away and read the lyrics and listen to it again, knowing both. And some of you might comment and say you should have read the lyrics before, and I try not to, because sometimes you read the lyrics and it kind of primes you for what to expect, and it can take away some of the natural elements of the reaction. So for anyone that's thinking, why didn't you just get the lyrics up? Um, that's the reason why. But that was Jinjer, Scissors. I really hope you've liked the reaction. If you have, take a look around the channel. There's loads and loads of playlists. If you did like it, then consider subscribing and click the like button. Let's get the YouTube algorithm understanding that you guys like this video. And I'll be back again very soon for some more reactions. Until then, guys, have a good night, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Take care.